I love starting it like that. All right, everybody, we are at the I guess the last episode of this, which is for the here. I'll just turn my camera down. The Batwing. This thing is monstrous. I'll be honest with you. This has been a fantastic build, and I enjoy it. I know it's all black on black on black on black on black, so it's gonna look great on a wall, that's for sure. And of course, we have with us my friend Kyle. Hey, Kyle, how's it going?
Hi, everybody.
Uh,
Why can't I find? There we go.
we literally just went and me being me ordered a ridiculous amount of food, and we ate like kings, and it's exciting. So now we're both almost comatose, just so everyone knows.
It's funny because I'm just like, you know what? I should have just bought a bunch of food and gave it to the homeless people because it was so cheap. But
I know. Well, there's that too, right?
Guess that's more of a next time.
I mean, it's not a bad idea. All right, so there's number 13. Here we have number 10.
Just open them all.
I'm not opening them all, sir.
Open them all, wuss.
I have made that mistake once before. Never again, sir. Never again.
A real man would open them all.
You're not going to trick me with these crazy words, sir. All right, let's see here. We are.
I need some younger men to goad into doing dumb shit.
Because
you're far too advanced. So.
I'm far too advanced. I've been duped too many times, Kyle. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Let me see here. Let me turn off that mic. There we go. All right. Well, let's see here. Yeah, I still have all those fries. They're so good. But it is a ridiculous amount of food. So,
it was a lot. And I was like, yeah, I'm like, I'm going to end up ordering fries with all this shit. And then you have those other fries coming. But I also, like, the other options weren't good. I don't really eat salad if it's not Caesar salad. And that would cost more. And
yeah, that's fair.
And I usually don't, pay for salad.
I mean, as per your previous commitment, sir, I understand completely. You're not wrong. It's just at the same time, it's just bad for your innards. Let me see here. There we go. That should be fine. There and here. I think it's the last bag where I open because there's a Jack Nicholson Joker in this bag or this build. So, all right, let's see here. All of these pieces, and what will be first? We will.
Are we just like, I don't know, something happened at the Oscars and shit? I'm like, are we just waiting for Batman 3, like fucking Michael Keaton?
I mean, I want that.
Why don't we just do that? Let's just fucking do it. Let's fuck this shit. Like, why are we're just teasing him being around? No, he is Batman. Let's fucking get it done.
I mean, I'm with you. That is just like it was Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger presented something, and they were like, we're both here because we both tried to kill Batman. And then Michael Keaton was in the audience, and Michael Keaton was like, bring it. And I was like, bro, he's the Batman. There's no question in my mind.
Thank you. I've always said that as soon as they switch. See, I don't know about you, but 1989, I was still very young. I was, 5, 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was 9.
Oh, sorry?
I was 9 at the time.
Okay. Now thinking about it, I brought this up and it's irrelevant. But no, as a kid, I was not used to, I was unfamiliar with James Bond. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You'll understand this more. But so when Michael Keaton in Batman, I guess Batman and Robin was number 3. I don't know what number 3 was officially, but like when it was no longer Michael Keaton, I was like, what the fuck? I was unfamiliar with switching of actors for the same thing. So like James Bond, it's Roger Moore and Connery and Timothy Dalton and all that shit. So when there was a new Batman, I was like, shenanigans.
100%.
I called shenanigans, and they were horseshit movies, but I was a kid anyways. And so I don't know. I probably enjoyed some of it, but
look, it's not going to be unenjoyable, but the idea of constantly changing people, you're like, yeah, why are we doing that? If you have a good person, just stick with that good person. That seems like a logical course of action.
That's why Christopher Pratt should stay as Star-Lord. Anyways.
I like Chris Pratt as Star-Lord. So
yeah, but he's slightly conservative, and now he wants his job. Like fuck it off, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
What, you found a funny conservative, now you want to bury him? Because like there aren't a lot. All right.
Definitely. No, that's that logics.
Yeah, but like it just pisses. I'm just like, so yeah, like it was all like, I'm like, why'd they do it? They ruined it.
Yeah.
Oh, was Val Kilmer the first non, or was it?
I don't remember.
Yeah. I think it was Val Kilmer and then George Clooney, but like at the same time, I do have like a spot in my heart for the Val Kilmer.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you remember when they were doing? I think it was in Toronto too, but like there was a whole Val Kilmer. Like, they would just Val Kilmer's face.
They were which one?
They would take Val Kilmer's face and like wallpaper it places. Like it was a movement, like it was a thing.
I don't remember that, no. But
yeah, it was a thing. I don't know if it was in Toronto or New York or what, but yeah, that was a thing. But sorry.
I mean, listen, it was I honestly believe that because it was done with James Bond, that people were more open to the idea of it, of switching the main character, but I've never been a fan of that process, to be honest.
No, me neither. And I think it was like the whole DC universe was such a shit show because of that. And now it's even worse because they're just switching everybody, but then they're gonna not switch like Aquaman. And like I support that in a sense, but now you're creating a whole new universe and he's just the same. Like that's fucking
that makes no sense.
Yeah, but like see, at least Marvel is trying to like do it properly. Like they've done it, and then they're like, and then they brought it back. Like they all three of them in the same movie, and J. Jonah Jameson is the same guy and everything. And
I mean, like, and also too, like, if you find somebody that works, like, try and keep them. Why is that a bad idea? Right?
Yeah, I like the J.K. Simmons thing, but yeah, then the multiverse. Like I get, fuck. I have enough dealing with my own one universe. I don't need all that.
That's also relevant. Let's be honest. That's
what am I going to go to 6 other universes where the same women don't want me? Like, fuck.
Wildly inappropriate. Wildly inappropriate.
Yeah, it's just funny though.
It is, but look, but that's the whole idea. Is like, why switch, right? Like, I feel like you're like, I'm not against change, but I am against change for the sake of change. Like, oh, we're doing this different because we're doing this different. You're like, that's not a reason to do anything different. Sorry.
Yeah, that's why that's like our Snow White movie that's going to come out and be horse shit.
Oh, Jesus.
I love that's not even out yet, and people have already like that's what they're trying to do. They're literally trying to forget the fact that everybody already hates the idea.
Already. Oh, right out of the gate. Yeah.
So now it's like cooled down because they like, I don't know, put a gag order on the idiot who starred in the movie. And
well, like honestly, how are you going to go out and shit talk when it's your movie? That's a poor decision.
That's some Katherine Heigl shit right there.
Bro, that is, yeah.
Like, have they taught you nothing that the one thing you don't do is go and bash the project you just fucking worked on? And also, like, beloved movie from fucking 100 years ago. And they're like, yeah, we don't need men. We'll save ourselves. That's fine. You go to war and figure it out. Fuck, man. Like,
so right now, there's a movie that just got released with the girl from Stranger Things called Damsel. It's on Netflix. We watched it last night. It was about her fighting a dragon. Ridiculous, but also you had a story with a female protagonist. It was original. It was fine. Okay, no problem. And also, I have to admit, there was a minimal amount of male dialogue, which I'm like, okay, fine, no problem. I still watched it, and I was like, yeah, it was an okay movie.
Yeah, no, but like, okay, see, this leads to this is the thing. People will think I'm like all woman hating. I'm like, no. Also, I come off racist at points too, but it's no. That was a new movie written that way. I didn't change a character that was already existing to make him black or make it a woman. No, you just wrote new shit. Like, well, why do you have to fuck up old stuff? Like, just like not enough black superheroes, so they start changing all the gingers to black. And I'm like, oh, that's just
which is hilarious.
It is hilarious. I don't know why they chose that way, but that being said, I'm like. First, I was a big. I haven't really watched the movies, but I read the books. The Civil War, Black Panther. I thought Black Panther's amazing. I'm like, that's a great black character. Why do you need to change it? I'm like, how about we write another new one? Like,
absolutely,
because they don't want to like take so much time to like incorporate. But it just like, how are the now you're just having black characters for the sake of black heritage. I'm like, are they gonna still be relatable to the people you're trying to make them relatable to? Like, all you did was just like paint a character black. That doesn't make them like culturally
representative.
Yeah, a cultural representation of that person. I'm like, no, you just blackwashed it, just like whitewashed. Right?
That's nobody feels good about that. You're like, yo, there are great black characters, great black stories. Do those by all means. There was a little while ago. There was a story about a gentleman who was a slave, got freed by stealing a Confederate vessel, like a ship. Took that ship, defected to the other side, which I'm like, absolutely, and then fought against them. You're going. That's a great story. Tell that story for the love of God. Why is that an issue, right? But
like there are stories. There are plenty of stories. It's just you're trying to like
not just plenty, good stories, top tier stories. People want to see them.
Tell the same ones and just like make it apply to other people. Like, it's just silliness. It's stupid.
It's pandering, and everyone knows it. Nobody's going, they always should have been. You're like, no, that's ridiculous. You're like, listen, you tell the story of I want to tell Masa Musa, I think, was the guy in Africa who was so wealthy. He was regarded to be like the first billionaire or trillionaire and solid gold, to the point where as he wanted to go to, I want to say Mecca, that may be wrong, but through his travels, like, because he was such a huge caravan, he would actually affect the value of gold because of how much wealth he was bringing. Like, it changed entire cities through his travel. You're going, yeah, that's an incredible fucking story. Tell that shit. I want to hear it, Yeah. But what can you do?
What can you do?
I mean, usually just over order and watch us all look on in detriment. We just go, oh, this is a horrible idea, I'm like, yeah.
You had already ordered 3. There was a lot of fries at the table.
There were a lot of fries at the table. I mean, they were delicious. So
yeah, you got some extra fries. I would have eaten nothing. Yeah, like nothing can compare to Popeye's fries.
Oh, Popeye's fries are great though.
Popeye's
fries, they're good, solid fries.
Yeah, like I don't think I've ever eaten ketchup with them.
No, you don't.
I'm saying that because I was sitting there and I was staring down the gun of like 2 things of fries, and I didn't even like eat one of them. But I ate some of the nacho fries is what I wanted to call them, because like that's kind of non-poutine. It was just like these are nacho everything on top of fries instead of chips.
No, which definitely worked. Like there's no.
Yeah, but I was looking at the fries, like my regulars, and I'm just like, if these were Popeye fries, I'd have them done. But I'm not inspired with these.
Yeah, yeah. Which I think that happens a lot in that kind of stuff. You're like, because like I've had good stuff. I don't need to eat shitty stuff, right? That's not the deal. But yeah, no, Popeye's fries. I remember when New York fries just started. Those were like, it was the first foray into like damn good fries, right? No, I haven't had them in a long time, but I'm sure they're still tasty.
In Scarborough. So when I was working in Scarborough,
yeah,
this was post you working in Scarborough.
Yeah.
No, I was like, it was lunch. Maybe it was around the same time, and you just were, I don't know. It was probably after. And I'm just like, oh, I see all these people with poutine, and so I bought like the large poutine. Have you ever had a large poutine from there?
Yeah, a family size poutine. Yeah. I was there, and then I took some of it. No, did I take some of it?
No, it wasn't. Yeah. Were you there that day?
We had lunch, and you came with poutine. It was this big, and I'm like,
yeah,
why?
Okay. No, yeah. Okay, I forgot you were there because the poutine went to my brain. Because I oh no, you wanted some of it, and I think I threw a Kleenex in it, and you were like,
I was gonna have some, but I guess not. And you're like,
no, but you didn't. You were like happy because you didn't want it. Like that was like you bought a salad day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a sad day in history.
You already had friends, so you didn't need to win any.
I mean, that's fair. That's
so
there and here.
But yeah, once again, I got duped by sizes.
Yeah. Well, that's the same thing with a couple times where you're like, oh, I'll get a large fry from
yeah, I got the
Popeyes.
Large fry from Popeyes, and then I was just like, oh wait, I didn't realize they serve family meals, and that was a family size fries, and that was a lot of fries.
A lot of fries. At least they're good. Yeah, I sent Angie the picture that I took of all three of us having lunch. She's like, yeah, it was a great picture.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see that.
Hold on. I can pull it up right now, actually. Let me see here. See. There. This was us having lunch. There we go. There. Come on. There we go. That was us eating lunch. And I filled that table up with shit. That's for sure. It was and then it was good. It was very enjoyable.
A terrible picture of me.
I mean, you put your hand up. That was on you. Can't do nothing about that, sir. Can't do nothing about that. So I do apologize. I have to keep on moving this thing back up and down. I just do not have the room. I might have the room now. But...
yeah, see, I just did a video of lunch of my plates. And then...
oh, yeah. I saw it. Looked awesome. It was good. It was very enjoyable.
I want to know, like, after that experience, I'm just like, dude, for the price, I probably would have just bought 2 Philly cheesesteaks. Like,
yeah.
Like, oh, it's just a lunch run. Dude, that thing was so fire. Like,
that was good, eh?
Yeah.
I mean, listen, there's a certain appreciation I have for a good sandwich. Well, you know? Like a good sandwich is a good sandwich. Like you can't, it's worth its weight in gold. There's no question for me. But
see, as a kid, I always had the worst fucking sandwich.
Oh,
like
bro.
The meat, but it was like white bread and nothing like, and then like whatever mustard or whatever. I'm just like, no, this is.
I remember I asked my mom for a bologna sandwich. She's like, why? And I'm like, I want to try it. And then I was like, this sucks. She's like, I know. That's why I don't buy it for you. Very, very simple.
No, I appreciate her giving you some. And
yeah, well, hey. Hey, you know what? It would have been fun. It would have been shenanigans, Angie. 100% shenanigans. There's no question there. You hung your punching bag. Wonderful.
Sweet.
Good news.
She put it between two pillars so that it would be like punching a dude's sack.
I mean, I get that logic. I really do. That logic checks out.
Speed bag. I've literally seen a video of a chick doing that to a dude's balls.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Like I understand on some level, but like
I don't know why he would choose that.
I don't know either, but people do a lot. It's alarmingly a lot.
Yeah, but I appreciate it in the sense of I don't think they should have kids anyway. So whatever damage done is probably good.
Also fair. That is reasonable. You know,
Angie is pro my comment.
Yeah, she's also pro punching gentlemen in the testicles. So if you're out there and you're looking for someone,
if you're dating somebody named Angie,
yeah, just remember she's gonna hit you right in the testicle.
Maybe wear a cup.
Maybe just a little bit, you know. A little bit of safety goes a long way. That's
It's funny. While we were at lunch, I made like $200.
How?
Oh, it could go away. It was like my account went up, and I don't know how. Like, it's funny because it's good. All the others, I'm just like, wait, none of my strong ones got really stronger, but everybody's else, it's like everything else. It's like $100, but everything else just went up slightly. So, which is like good, what I want.
Yeah.
Because I don't want like a bunch of losers and then just like my few winners.
Hey, I'm going to video my workouts as you should, Angie. You should be excited. You know what? And that's the thing is that people enjoy that kind of content with the idea of showing how you progress, right, over time. It's not instant. I think that's the one thing that a lot of people have a hard time with. They're like, I want progress now. You're like, yeah, everybody does. Kidding me? It's annoying as shit to not know how much you've progressed.
See, it's funny because that's like a North American thing.
What do you mean?
Like in in North America, like in jiu-jitsu, we get like in a white belt, you can be first degree, second degree, third degree, all that shit, right?
Okay.
Blue belt, first degree, fourth degree. But like in like Brazil, no, you just get a belt, and then a long time later, you get another belt, and then a long time,
that people need the smaller increments to show.
We need it because we need our handheld and like fucking
100% accurate, and also too, there's a huge amount of people. Like I remember when the Sochi Olympics happened. They had to have like courses for people to explain to them that, yeah, you can just smile for no reason. They're like, that's a psychopath. They're like, yeah, but Russians don't know how to do that. They don't do the smiling unless they're a psychopath, which you're going,
Mother Russia has not given them a lot to smile about. So.
Also factual. That is a real thing. All right, let's see here. And so far, I probably shouldn't have worn a black outfit. I'm like a ninja over here. It just keeps on disappearing behind me. But all right, let's go a little bit.
Black belt in what, Angie?
My brain nephew will be a freshman in high school is a black belt. Amazing. Yeah, that's a good question. A black belt. I have a black belt. It just holds up my pants.
I bet you he's a black belt in Taekwondo, and your nephew, once again, not so great.
Oh yeah, she was all my great niece, and I was like, well, she got silver, so I don't know.
So yeah, not so great.
I mean that
you don't win silver, you
win
gold.
That's a horror. Listen, I'm not saying that's not accurate. I'm just saying that's a bad way to present it.
Okay? No, it is a terrible way. I don't even believe in that, except for like it's only really true in like hockey and like basketball, like team sport type thing.
Yeah.
Because like Olympic lifter can win silver.
Yeah.
But your last game of winning silver in like hockey is a loss.
Your last game. Yeah, that's true.
And then you win bronze because it's bronze or nothing. Like fourth place gets nothing. So it's like, yeah, you can't when it's like team sports like that because you're playing for gold, so the loser gets the silver. But like when it's individual stuff, I don't feel that's true.
That explains a lot. Just
Depending on the like when it's like other like boxing is still the same. Like you lose, but
I mean, like, so that's the thing though, is like with tournament style stuff, it's a lot more. It's different, right? Like I understand how hard that is to connect the dots, but silver, yeah. Damn it.
Yeah,
Damn it.
the funny thing is, no, like the lawnmower that I brought up.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, it needs to be fixed, blah, 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 and whatever. And it's funny because it has a recall. But like, and you're like, right on, you've seen my property, right? It's like 45-degree angles, like all over. Like there's no ride on. It's you would fly down on a ride on.
That is
Like we couldn't, it's funny, we could only find one landscape company to do the property at the time because nobody wants to deal with the hills we have, and it also kind of fucks up your mower a little.
yeah, because yeah.
On.
No, the oil and stuff doesn't. Because if it's a two-stroke, you can have issues with oil distribution and stuff too. It can mess up your fuel intake as well.
Well, yeah, it's funny. I'll run out of gas on the hill but not be out of gas because it all went to the wrong side.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what happened.
But like, it's not that big a deal now. But yeah, no, it's funny that you're like, no, it's not a ride on, but it is like a $1,700 mower.
Oh.
Yeah, but you've seen what I have to mow. It's like, it's insane.
Yeah, it's not a huge area, but it is all of the wrong things you want to not
well,
do.
I have two of them too.
Yeah, there's that.
You haven't really seen the front of the. See, the other building, there's only like, it's like the front, and it's not that bad. But I have to do like the boulevard and the ditches and shit, so it's like
that. Those ditches though are also treacherous. Kyle fell in it the other day too. It was hilarious.
I did, yeah.
He did. At first, I felt bad because I thought I crowded you, but there was like, no, there was lots of room. You just.
If everybody wants to know what is also amazing about it is, I forget. I said a comment to make fun of Dino at the time, and then immediately fell in the ditch.
Yeah, so, I said,
like,
I don't know. I said, I don't know what's going on. I said, I don't know what's going on. I just feel like shit. He's like, well, you look like shit, and then immediately fell into a ditch, which I'm like, yeah. And then he was like, you look pretty. And his response was, you look pretty, I swear. And I'm like,
yeah, it was
totally, yeah.
That's how like instant like I'm a life path 8, which is the karma symbol. Like is the infinity symbol, which is representative of karma. And like I think that day, it was like a day before the new moon too. Like it was, I was like, oh, they're like, oh, you said something bad just to be funny, and then we threw you in a ditch.
Which that checks out. I feel like that's how that works.
Dude, I had this woman, and she's like older. It was such a dumb bitch. So you know how it's like, yeah, it's a little path, but over a ditch, like, right? So there's like a bridge.
Yeah.
So Tammy and I were there handing out Halloween candy, and then the ditches had a lot of leaves in them, so they looked a lot higher.
Yeah.
But like it's still a ditch. This woman's walking on us, and she's like, Tammy's like, watch the ditch. And she's like, no, thank you, watch the ditch. And so it's like, we're not trying to give you candy, dumbass. We're like, watch the, and then she falls in the fucking ditch. It's just like, well, we told you.
Absolutely.
I don't want to pay attention. So
I mean, so that's the hilarious part is people will be so distracted with their anticipation of what you're going to say that the warning totally disappears, and you're like, well, that's on you.
Yeah.
Your butthole. That's on you. I had So when I was the one night, remember when we had our talking to, I told somebody, I was like, "Oh, watch your step," and he was like, "Huh?" And he was like, "Wait," so like he thought he was gonna be scared. I'm like, "No, just there's a little bit of ramp." He's like, "Oh, I thought there was gonna be." I'm like, "Yeah. So you're gonna get attacked in that little cubby."
Yeah, that was Christmas. It wasn't even Halloween.
It's just my face. I don't know what to say to people. It's
well, you're at the very least mildly threatening. Yeah, that's just the least.
Just the least. I mean, that's fair. Fair. Just enough to make people uncomfortable. That's where I like to be. And then they find out I make Lego, and they're like, "Oh, that's much worse." You're like, "Oh, thank you."
How much do you flirt with somebody online before you totally ignore them forever?
I mean, that's up to you, sir. It's a dealer's choice kind of thing.
No, it's fine. I was just like, no, they were reciprocating and was fucked. There's yeah, so the Oscars were last night, and I couldn't have given less shits. And
yeah, I'll be honest with you. The only reason I remember the Oscars is because that was around the same time that Victoria and I started dating. And the day of the Oscars, we went to see a movie, and I thought I had blown it. And then she still messaged me, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm still in this or not. What's happening?
oh, interesting, because I usually think I'm in it, and somehow I've blown it. So let's
like I drove all the way to back from Kennedy and the 401. We went to the AMC. We saw In Bruges, which is a very weird movie. Good, but very weird. And then we walked around for a bit, and I was like, I had a bunch of friends who were like, "You have to kiss her," and I'm like, "Who, me?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm not going to go for that." And when I dropped her out her car, she got out of my car and into hers, like as if she was some sort of superhuman cheetah, like just so fast. And I was like, okay, I guess I screwed this up. And I was like driving myself crazy after it. But
see, and I've had experienced the exact opposite of all that. And you're married to her.
Yeah.
And I'm single. So, yeah. I don't know how to read females ever, and I will.
Yeah, but nobody does.
I will just be here.
Yeah.
I love the Al Bundy thing.
Which Al Bundy thing?
And it bugs me that how true.
Oh, women understand women and they hate each other?
Like, I don't understand women. I don't want to understand women because women understand women and they hate each other. Like,
I mean, you ain't wrong. And hilariously, like as like the people who represented who were representative of like the dads of America was like Al Bundy, Bill Cosby, and you're like, oh,
Seventh Heaven.
Yeah, and you're just going, yeah, a lot of these people were horrible, and then you're like Al Bundy, who was, everyone was like, oh, he's a piece of shit. You're like, top tier human being, who's also got a black belt, which is higher in jiu-jitsu, which is higher than Keanu Reeves and Jason Momoa, which you're like, that's hilarious.
Well, give the other two some time, but yeah.
I mean, they have youth on their side. I'll give them that.
I love that you're like, they have youth on their side. Keanu Reeves is like 55.
Yeah, but he's definitely some sort of everlasting vampire, let's be honest. Because he still looks like he's, what, maybe 30?
He is 59.
Fuck. I mean, those are great genetics, bro.
Ed O'Neill, 77. So the youth on their side, they still have like...
I mean, technically, yeah.
A few, like less than 20 years, but close.
I mean, it is close, that's for sure. All right, let's see here. 1, 2. Now I'm making guns for the Batmobile, which apparently is a huge no-no for Lego. They hate when people make guns out of their stuff, which I'm like, that's ridiculous. Just fucking take it.
Okay, but I have the old fuck, I wouldn't even. I don't know, but it's like they literally have guns.
Yeah. Oh, I'm worried.
Like,
That's why it doesn't make any sense, right?
I have the ones, I don't know, the Legions people, like the ones who had muskets and shit. Like I remember they had. I'm like, I had those with guns. The tall hats. They looked like they were in band camp.
Immigrant, like pilgrims.
No, not pilgrims. Like the tall hats, like the guys that band would, like in marching band would wear, but they're soldiers and they
like a red coat.
kinda, yeah, but the Lego version.
Which makes them infinitely more dangerous.
I don't know what it would. I don't even know what the era is called, but like the what's it called? Like the German or French infantry type stuff. The Legionnaires.
Mm.
See, one of the pictures I sent you was like that, but I deleted it because why do I need pictures from the Lego store?
Everyone needs pictures of their times at the Lego store. Every time I go there, I'm just like, oh, I'm like a kid in a candy store. Nothing good will come from it. But
like I go there. Well, I go there every time I go to the mall.
Yeah,
which is not like that frequent because I live by Sherway Gardens, and guess what? I can't afford Sherway Gardens.
Okay, but also a lot of people can't afford Sherway Gardens. It's ridiculous.
Well, that's true, but then they don't go either. I'm more of the Dufferin Value Mall.
Have they said when they're closing? Are they closing or no?
Not Dufferin. They're closing. Oh, Dixie Value? I don't know. One of those.
Dixie Value, I think, is still around.
Oh. No, the Dufferin Mall is that's going strong, I think. Like, that's my people, who I hope to one day not call my people.
I hope to fully abandon throughout the course of time.
It was great. I saw a dude. Okay, this is the Dixie Mall, which I'm going to tell you. Okay, so Sherway Gardens. Okay, let's do some stuff.
Here.
There's like they have a Michael Kors. I think they have a Gucci. Like they have like Levi's, Adidas, Kid.
Say that again. Nope, your mic is going on the fritz.
Kate Spade.
Yes. Okay, I hear you.
Okay, so and then like other things like vacuum packed shoe places. The Dufferin Mall. The last time I was there, I saw a dude wearing no shirt with a leather vest, which had an NWO patch on the back. So that's the difference between the two malls. I'm of course, white dude. So I was so proud of him. I think he wore shorts too, so it was fantastic. Maybe had to be cut off denims or something. Like and shorter than you want, like unnecessary, like well above the knee. So not all heroes wear capes. Some wear leather vests without a shirt, sporting really old wrestling stuff.
Aggressive wrestling stuff. That's aggressive. For sure.
Yeah. Wow. So you're welcome.
Wow. That's Kyle's a hero, basically, is what we're saying here. That's no question there.
That is a depiction of two classes right there.
I mean, like,
they're they're not neighboring in any way.
No, they're not. But you know, they are. Bro, a leather vest with an NWO patch is like.
Yeah, like that's like.
That is an aggressive flex.
Show me my trailer, please.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty even. I'm glad I got to say that because I haven't like that was a good 6 months ago or at least. So it's I'm glad I like that's how much in my memory it was. I was just like, that's right. Yeah. You own that patch. You wear that leather vest.
I mean, like, it's an aggressive decision, but you know.
I thought you were going to say it's a thing. I'm like, no, it's not a thing. It should not be a thing.
Should not be a thing, that's for sure.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a fuck up here, all right?
What?
Okay, see the tips?
Which tips?
Okay, take your hand, go to the middle.
Oh, here.
Yes. One of those is wrong.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Like one was circumcised.
I saw it in the camera and I was like, oh, that's not right. And then I just looked down. I was like, oh, okay. But hilariously, like I have a battle cat behind me and I put the eyes on upside down. So now he looks like a little bit with the downs. And I'm just like, what are you going to do?
Can I see it? I want to see the Down syndrome cat.
I will show it to you. I have to move my camera. When I turn the camera up, I can grab it.
All right.
Once this is completed.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
When it is done, done, done.
Oh. That's all right. Let's see here. All right. Now these get stickers. Yay, stickers.
Dina's favorite part.
It is my favorite, hands down. Like, also, it's not that I am against stickers. It's more so that I am against a company as the size of Lego not printing the special pieces. That's my issue.
Sometimes it's just not in the books.
Bro, for the amount of money this thing cost, it better be in the books, damn it. That's like, listen, when you buy a nice car and then they're like, oh, if you want the weather mats. Not weatherproof, but if you want the leather mat, the rubber mats, oh, it's going to cost extra. No, it's not. You're going to include that for free. You know why? Because I'm buying a $50,000 car, or at least now it's like a $9 million car, whatever.
No, but that's all bullshit too. Like, it's more. You've heard about the Teslas, right?
What about them?
Well, you know how you can buy like upgraded features.
Yeah, but they're all on there already.
The Tesla has all the every car has all the features. They just have to unlock them.
Yeah,
and it's like, well, that's horseshit because the thing, like,
that's a scam.
That is a scam because it's not saving them money by you not paying for them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's still already there. So, like, fuck you, just give it to me. Like, it's on the car.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's like saying, that's like giving you like, oh, it's a 4-seater, but you didn't pay enough, so you can only allow 3 people to sit in here. And
that's like, exactly what it is.
Sure. Yeah,
that is 100% what that logic is, but that's the ridiculousness of it all, is that they keep on trying to present it as, oh no, this makes complete sense, and you're like, no, it doesn't. Not at all, you bastards. But like BMW has started doing that too. So like if you want heated seats, that costs extra and you have to pay monthly, which I'm like, no, I'm not doing that.
Monthly? You have to pay for your seats to be heated every month?
It's a subscription service. Yeah.
Oh, fuck off.
So hilariously, I know somebody who got one, and I'm like, yeah, you look like an asshole when you drive. That seems accurate. And he was like, the dealership itself was like, by the way, here's the car. There's a guy in Brampton who does it out of his house. He'll go in with a computer and he unlocks everything for you. The only problem is every time you get it serviced at a dealership, they're going to lock everything back up. So you got to do it again. And you're like, oh, okay, I'm just not going to get service at a dealership. They're like, that's your option.
I would never get. That's even better.
Yeah, well,
that's stereotypical Brampton too.
I mean, also true. Also factual, sir. Okay, so
I think I need a better microphone. Like, I have Yetis, but I don't like whatever.
So this mic came with this whole setup that I have, where I have all this extra buttons and stuff where I can change my voice. Hi, my name is Dino, and I'm here to build Lego.
Okay. Well, how much is this?
$100. And I got the arm thing. I got a little mixer. It's actually not bad, and it came with a mic, which a good mic. I have another mic that one was actually more expensive. I think I might sub it out because that's a little bit better. But
do you think you can find what you bought and send it to me, like digitally?
Yeah, Oh, yeah. No problem. I am versatile in that fashion, sir.
Oh, you are. You did find the old cowboy.
I mean, that's...
Which I don't know if you remember what that is now, or if it's just a weird euphemism at this
And
point.
that is a weird euphemism, but I was like, when did I find the old cowboy?
Oh, remember the high value man. Or,
Oh, yeah. Victoria has trained me very well. That's basically what that is.
I'll be back.
No problem. I'll be here. What's up, guy? Let me know if you wanted me to send you a link. Oh, I love that Kyle was like, I'm going to leave the camera for a second, but then left his mic on, which means we can hear exactly what he's doing. Fantastic. What's up, Cole? You working? What are you doing, bro? Tell me a story, because I am almost done this bad boy.
Hey, Cole's here.
Yeah,
She left after I made fun of her nephew for like.
I'm straightening up the apartment. Got company this week. I mean, I don't know if I'd be calling company, but hey,
An invasion.
it's more of it's more of an invasion, unwanted guests,
Canadian invasion.
some sort of infiltrating poltergeist, something like that. That would be more reasonable.
The only thing that I don't know. Unwanted guests in his house are only family.
Oh, hilarious and mildly accurate. That's
I don't know. Cole can verify. That's up to him.
I mean, that is his journey. That's how that works. But
see, I don't know if I want a mic. I just want a mic with an arm. Like I think I deserve that in my life.
it is. I enjoy having the arm just so I don't have to kind of move everything out, but works a little better.
Well, I'm just using whatever is on my system. So.
That's fair. I just realized I have a Stormtrooper and a Darth Vader Lego set. If you want to build it this week, bro, I will definitely build that for you. I have zero qualms about building that for you. I will happily.
What? See, so you're gonna go live and build it?
Apparently.
Now.
One goes there. Cole says, "Hey, Angie." Yeah. Which Stormtrooper and Darth Vader Lego set? Yeah, bro, I'll definitely build those for you happily, with verve and enthusiasm. Sure, why not? Literally just put that damn thing down. There.
Without verve and vigor, there's nothing.
I mean, that's how the science works, people. I meant live Kyle doofus.
I meant live Kyle doofus. What?
I have no idea.
I don't know. I don't know. He's just verifying that he did mean you do it live.
Not as like just labor, but also.
Yeah. Well, I didn't think you were doing it. It was just like fun. I don't know, whatever.
I do have fun doing it. That's for sure.
You don't like. I don't know.
I like to.
Yeah, I get it.
I love it when Cole puts up a face palm, because I'm just like, oh,
that's your go-to response for Cole.
Also factual. That's fair. That is accurate. That's great. So realistically, that's my go-to response for a lot of people in this day and age.
Well, you do that a lot for me, but like I know when I've teed it up.
That's fair. That is fair.
Like it's almost like it's on me. Like I'm just like
you're like, I feel this way, but I know the response I'm gonna get. And you're like, yeah.
But like remember, I even said I'm just like, yes, that is exactly what I expected.
Yeah. Dino, come to a foreign country and build me Legos in my living room, not live on. I mean, I would too. Just to be clear, I love doing this that much. Yeah,
I know 100% that he would have.
I totally listen. If I went to somebody's house, like, man, I'm having trouble building this Lego. You want a shot at it? I'd be like, yeah, happily, no problem. Just give me some area, I'll take care of it happily. I don't know if that's a positive or negative at this point, but you know. It's definitely how I feel. I aim for the face palm reaction whenever I open my mouth. It's my. I mean, I get it. It means people are listening.
I think I'm pretty much there. I don't know, like.
Yeah.
Especially, I loved when it was. Yeah, the picture I sent of that woman. Anyways, that's so funny. I was like, oh, I thought she was attractive, and it's like, oh, everybody wishing me a birthday. It's so nice. Happy Scorpios.
And you're like, immediately, yeah.
Immediately, I'm just like, yeah, I'm in. I'm just like, guys, send this to Dino. You'll love it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's pretty accurate. All right, let's see here.
The funny thing is, I would still date a Scorpio.
I know you would, and that's why I'm just like, God.
Because I don't even believe enough that, like,
it's not going to encroach on your decision-making process, but also it's kind of painful.
Yeah. I love how, like, you don't even believe in zodiac, and you're like, it should not encroach, but also, yeah, don't. It probably at this point it probably should affect your decision making.
I mean, proof is proof at this point. You're just kind of going.
You know, it's a bracket doofus, right?
Which also too, well done. I follow the Chinese zodiac a bit. That's because you're down with Asian chicks. That's fine. Me too.
But I don't know how they're supposed to match up, and it's the whole year. Like, it's a different thing, and I've learned that people do stuff like they do it so that they can, like, they actually try to get pregnant so that their kid is a certain sign, which is a lot easier because you're not going monthly. You're going like yearly.
Oh, definitely.
I'm a rat.
That's bracket doofus. Also, listen, people should use doofus a lot more. It's a great word. No
question. Yeah, I think we should bring it back. Just like porch. No.
Why? God damn it.
Clerks 2. Clerks 2 is a reference.
It's Clerks 2. You know what? As soon as you said, and porch, I was like, no, please don't. For the love of God.
Well, I know.
It's a great reference, but it's...
Cole Clayton, I'm a dog. No, you aren't, because you are not loved unconditionally.
Accurate. No. That's I'm a monkey, so, which I know you'd say more of a gorilla, but hey, I don't make the rule.
You know what's funny is I almost said that.
What, the gorilla?
Yeah. I was just like, I don't know. I think you're bigger than a monkey.
Blatantly obvious. Yeah, no, that's anytime that I've been like, I'm a monkey, they're like, more of a gorilla, but okay, yeah, that's fine. Reasonable, sir. All right. I have one more.
Oh, this is good. Rats. So I'm now doing a deep dive on there's a fire chimpanzee Pokemon called Missed Opportunity for Torch Monkey. That's fucking funny. Oh my God, does that mean you were born in 1994? Yep. Yeah, Cole is but a little child.
Fire Japanese Pokemon called Inner Nape Missed Opportunity. I mean, that's fact. Oh my God. Does that mean you're born in 1994? Yep. Because Cole is a child. That is how that pans out.
Okay, get this. Personality of a rat. So Chinese zodiac, very social, expressive, and talkative. That is so not me.
That is also, yeah, that's fair.
You're like, that is 100% you asshole. Anyways.
I mean,
and then renowned for their love of adventure and quick decision makers, they are compatible with who should a Chinese rat marry? Dragon, monkey, or ox. So you're in it, big boy.
There you go. You're welcome. There you go. Yeah. So Angie, oh my God, I'm so old. Hey, I feel, listen, if anything, you're just taking pressure off me, Angie. Don't worry about it. That's because these guys start talking, I'm just like, yeah, back in my day when we had shenanigans.
So I cannot date a horse or a rooster.
A horse or a rooster.
Horse, goat, and rabbit are my worst.
Horse, goat, and rabbit. There's a different personality traits based on the year 2000 elements like wood, fire, air, and are involved. Essentially, you're the avatar. That's fine. I mean, if anything, that's a win.
Yeah. See, I canceled that show too. So like,
It's the best show. You should watch the cartoon. I know you hate cartoons, but I don't care. Just to be very clear.
I don't hate cartoons that are good.
It's a great cartoon. So how dare you, sir?
Oh.
Okay.
Bob's Burgers is a great cartoon. At least it was until my ex-girlfriend's parents were named Bob and Linda.
Ooh, yeah, that'll do it.
It was great for memory, and now it's unfortunate for memory.
Now all of us are not the avatar. Thanks, Victoria. Really appreciate that. Thank you. You're stealing my dreams once again.
I love you, Victoria, for this reason.
I mean, that's how that works, people.
It's funny. You're like, you never watch anything, Kyle, and it's just like torrent engines have all changed and shit, and now so I'm not like I'm missing stuff. Like I just don't even know it's out, and like I don't have like services, and like so I don't. Yeah,
it is like there is an issue with that, and I find it enraging just for the simple fact that too often they are like it's just hard to watch stuff. Like I don't have Apple TV, and there's so much stuff on Apple TV that I want to watch. I'm like, okay, well, it's the pirate light for me.
Yeah, but like I don't know when stuff comes out, and then it comes out every week, and I lose track, and then I don't care enough.
Bro, that's one of the biggest parts. I only actively watch cartoons that were a thing when I was a kid. Nothing new per se, such as Dragon Ball Super. This is good. Yeah, absolutely. Cole, you watch anime? Only pornographically.
But it's like one of those. Like there was a show. It was so funny. I was like watching it, and I think it was like a reality show, and then it was going on hiatus briefly, and then I forgot that I was even watching it. So it had like another dozen episodes after and shit, and I'm just like, oh fuck, I forgot all about that, and then I like binge it. But at the same time, I don't.
Oh yeah, but that's that's my frustration with that kind of stuff is that like if you're not making it relevant for now, like how am I supposed to deal with it, right? Doraemon and Saint Seiya. Oh, we're off the hooks or off the rails in the chat. I love it. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it no longer has anything to do with the show.
No, well, that's all right.
I would like to point out that it is twilight and 7:45 to 8. Like you can see it in my window there in the screen.
It is 7:45 to 8. Wow.
Yeah, that's the difference that hour makes. And like I woke up and it was like 6. It was like 7 a.m. and it's still dark out. I'm like, well, this is weird.
Yeah. Well, we just had the daylight savings shenanigans. So
yeah, it should never come from this. Daylight has been saved.
I mean,
daylight has been saved. I hope I get the fighting thing. I want to win. I need a win.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I hope I get the thing you helped me audition for.
Oh, yeah.
It's my second Dwayne The Rock Johnson fucking endeavor, so I hope to get it. Second time.
Nobody cares if Edward Cullen is outside your house, Kyle.
Everybody does. Except those Team Jacob people, and they're fucking wrong.
Daylight has been saved. Success. Victoria. I mean, that's official. That's
It has now been called.
Right. I mean, that's it. It's all right. Let's see here.
Could you be making a schedule of all our shows? Don't you have better things to do than try to chirp me in chats that I don't belong in?
Oh God. You know what? The I'll tell you this much was when the first time I went to Cleveland, I met up with Cole, which was hands down a weird experience, just because all my experience was him on a screen.
Yeah.
And then I met up with Marco too, and I'm like, bro. Then we started smoking weed because we were at a show. Marco did some time. I didn't do some time, and then we were just sitting outside talking and smoking, and then doing hits off of Marco's vape bong. And I'm just like, this is insane right now. Like, it was a crazy experience. It was so much fun. That's why I can't wait for you to join me to come down there. It'll be fun.
Yeah, like I don't. It's fine. Like I'm not gonna have my passport, and I couldn't come anyways because of the doctor's appointment. So
Yeah. That's fine. But
it's gonna
eventually.
Be. I don't think my dad's even gonna be in the country, so I'm gonna be like, ditching my job for like a few whatever. They'll survive. I said only like 4 or 5 ish days.
One thing at a time. I got company coming.
I know. I love that. That was he used the "you" as an excuse again.
100%. It's completely my fault.
You don't have to clean up for Dino. He's not gonna clean for you. He's a week without a shower, and he's not showering there either.
I mean, it's the last time I was there, it was only for a couple days, so I didn't have a shower. But this time, I'm like, I'm gonna be there for like a week. Gonna need to have you use a shower. So
I'm terrible with multitasking. Aren't you like an Uber Eats driver? Like,
yeah, it's one thing at a time.
Oh, I thought that isn't that all about like I don't know.
Sometimes, like you could do multiples, but I don't know.
I don't think you can.
All I know is this thing is I am too much of a procrastinator. As we find out, that is apparently all of us. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, you're just ADD as well.
Okay. To be very clear, like if you can see the chair in this thing, it looks super cool.
It's definitely quality, like Captain Kirk style.
Why do you say these things, Kyle? Why do you have to be so inflammatory at all times?
At all times?
At all times. Like,
I get bored, sir. I get bored.
I get bored. Yeah. I got nothing to do, so I'm just going to ruin everybody's time. That's good. I mean,
I've literally taken the wrong side of arguments out of boredom, and I've won some of them. I'm just like, yeah, that's how bad people are at arguing.
It is kick-ass. Thank you, Victoria. I feel like the minifig is much shorter than the chair. Yeah, no, it definitely is not going to match up, but what can you do?
But that's how most people are. You just are too used to being around Dino and like me.
That's not a bad example. That's pretty
that
fair.
Booth was tight.
That's okay. Yeah, we went for lunch at Sneaky D's, which, by the way, I've heard of their nachos many a times. I think it was 3 weeks ago. Kyle and I went, and he was like, "I've never eaten here. I just party here." So ultimately, we went, tried the nachos. They were spectacular. And then today we went because they have a half price menu because we're cheap. And Victoria came. I ordered a ridiculous amount of food. No regrets. It was fantastic.
And to be fair, I don't think either of us are cheap. We're just poor. So
I'm poor now. Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, like you, I'm kind of cheap, but mostly it's just because I'm poor. And then but at the same time, I have no like real value for money.
What was this? Kyle, I used to do that in school. Pick the bad side of an argument for class reports. I was all for arranged marriage for one of my reports. Got an A+. What's up, Shy? How you doing? What's poor? That's like 3 levels up the rung from you, buddy.
I know. I was gonna be like, you can achieve that one day.
He's not. Like, that's the fuckery of it. You're like, oh, he's completely not poor. There's no, yeah.
But, like, that's the beauty of it. It's like that means you had a decent teacher, because like he appreciates the strong argument that's proper.
Yeah.
And you can still win. Like, you don't have to agree with it. Like
100%.
Yeah, you can still have a valid, but that's the problem. Nobody knows what arguing is anymore. They think it's fighting, and they think that angry and mad are the same thing. No. people get angry. I am mad because it means fucking crazy. Like,
yeah. Well, I remember. So listen, everyone knows I was Jehovah's Witness growing up, and as an adult and stuff, and I just learned to hate people instead. But I'm no longer religious at all. But I had a teacher who was like, "Oh, you have to argue pro abortion." I'm like, "Okay," and he was like, "Are you okay with that?" I'm like, "It's just an argument. I don't give a shit." Right? It doesn't. I'm like, that's my own. Like, number one, it's not my hoo ha. I don't have an opinion. How about that? Leave it alone.
But like,
LOL. Angry and mad. That's an English grammar issue. Also true. Angry is a feeling. Mad is a condition. I mean,
yeah. And I don't like it when people. Oh, it's funny. Like I said, it was cool. I used the word caravan, and it was a caravan of caravans. I'm like, what's with this caravan? And then like one person in the car understood what I meant, and the other people thought I meant a specific car. And
oh, gross. My kid thinks me and mom are fighting whenever we talk because we go back and forth like a big Bang Theory episode. I mean, at least he recognizes it. That's important.
See, people misinterpret. Like, it's funny. They don't understand me, and I get it. But it's funny because I'll be in like. One time I almost. It's funny. I almost ended up in a fight. Okay. It's always almost because it's me, and they don't want to fight me. No, I had this friend in high school, and her and I, we were so combative, and we would just be like, and then we were just like, I was just like kind of telling her off, but then she turns around and smiles, and we smile. So I was doing, but then her numbskull boyfriend overheard it, and he like, but like she had left, and then they started being blah, 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 blah. And then I'm like, okay. And then in the cafeteria later, it's so funny because I like moved on with my life.
Yeah.
And then I'm in the cafeteria, and then she comes up to me, and she's like, she's asking me, she's like, I don't know what's going on, but just please don't like hurt him.
Kill him. Yeah.
Yeah. It's so funny. I'm just like, you know what? It wasn't even like they're just stupid. I don't even want to like. I'm like, if he, this is like, so I had no. I'm just like, you know what? If he doesn't come after me, I'm not coming after him. And then she's like, thank you. It's so funny, and it's just so funny because she assumed, and this is when I was like skinny and untrained. And she was still just like, no, you don't want to fuck with him. He's going to be savage.
That is a bad idea.
Yeah. And then eventually they broke up, and he was a piece of shit. No, she broke up with him, and he was so distraught that he just didn't show up to school for the rest of the year. And then, like, when this was like, he like skipped exams, and then he blamed her for him having to do like another semester. And it was like,
so he's 100% a piece of shit.
Oh yeah. No, he always was. She was cool. I don't understand why she was with him, but
I mean that's a long conversation, sir, because there's a lot of people who live that dream.
Yeah. But I hope everything's good for her. She's cool. She was funny, like so like Paraguay and all that. And
hold on, we missed everything you just said.
Okay. She was on she was super smart, and like she did the exchange in Paraguay.
Nice.
And then she came back, and then she went to college, and she's like, oh, I'll take Spanish. And the teacher's like, so Spanish like 101. Yeah. And then she's like, okay, can everybody write down what they hope to achieve in this course? So everybody's writing it, but then everybody starts looking at her and stuff because she's the only one writing it in Spanish. and then she essentially got kicked out of that class, and then she got kicked out of the one above it. Like she ended up being in like some fluency thing. Like she's just like it's funny because most people are like good at talking and then like not as good. Like she's even better at the written language. Like it was insane. So that was like, she told me this whole story the last time I saw her.
No.
That's funny.
Well, that is that, but that's the thing is you're like, yeah, I already know how to use languages, no problem.
Yeah. It's like, oh, everybody's like, do you know you don't belong here? Or is it, I think everybody around her was like, do we not belong in here? Because it was like,
which is hilarious. Yeah.
because I went into like grade 9 French with her. And then they all like know shit. And I'm just like, fuck, I cheated so much in grade 8. I forgot everything I learned in 6 and 7. So like I didn't know any French at all in grade. And I skipped a lot. And the best thing is at the end of the year, the teacher came up to me and she's like, Kyle, you will never take French again? I'm like, correct. She's like, okay. And then I got a 50.
Yeah,
so
perfect.
I still had to do like summer school anyways for like grade 9 because I failed grade 9. But it was cool because it was like you didn't go to school for the course, you went to school for like it was a general thing and you just did it and it was your grade 9.
Yeah. But that's the thing is that is like, hey, you just need to pass this. Okay, good. Yeah. You learned a little bit, that's enough. That's fine. Just move on. Why?
3 of the 4 years in high school I had summer school.
Jesus, man.
Yeah. Well, but in my it sounds like they stole all your summers, kind of. But like I didn't fail these because I was stupid. I failed because I never went. So who got longer summer there? Anyways.
Summer school is awesome. Oh, you quiet woman.
This is what you get from having an Asian wife.
I mean, this is where my joke comes from, where I'm like, listen, the first Asian superhero was not Shang-Chi. It was Doctor Strange. Why? Because his superpower was studiousness. That's it. It's very simple. Okay. That's exactly how that works. Whether you guys like it or not, that's the truth.
Victoria, that's funny. Victoria says summer school was much easier than regular school. Okay. You know what's hilarious? Okay. I went to, most of my summer schools were English. Because it required like effort to write things down, which I did not do.
That's fair.
Doctor Strange is actually my favorite like standalone Marvel movie. Because it's like really deep, it really goes into my beliefs, my spiritual beliefs. It's a great representation of. So, yeah, no, I went to summer school for English, 10, 11, 12, I don't know, you pick. Yeah, I was probably there for all of them. We read like 2 plays and 2 books or some shit in the like 2 weeks we were there, or the month. I don't remember how long it was.
Right.
And in the entire year, we read like maybe a short story in my real one. Like, I'm like, why did we do so much in like 2 weeks and nothing the entire year? So
that's also true. I find, the phrase summer school being thrown around is when my grades start to rise at the end of that. Oh yeah, trust me, this is the life I have to deal with. Benedict Cumberbatch. That's the thing. Same with Tom Hiddleston as well. I have to deal with, and luckily he dated Taylor Swift, and that went right down the drain for my wife. So lucky me. What can I say?
I haven't watched Loki at all.
Loki's really good, though.
Yeah, that's all the more reason for me not to watch.
How does that work?
Because it won't live up to the hype.
No. It's very it's a very non-traditional story, and like tough to predict which way it goes. So that I think you might, but at the same time, that's fair. I understand. I just stopped trying to convince you to watch stuff. I just watch whatever you tell me you've watched. I'm like, it's easier.
Oh, that's what he was saying, Bennett, because your wife said he's dreamy.
Yeah.
Isn't he like gay?
No.
Oh, no?
Well, he's British, so 50-50. Victoria has a type, and it's not Dino. Also true. That's factual. Benedict Cumberbatch and Oscar Isaac. I love nerds, case in point. And, well, I'm nerdy, that's for sure.
Who the fuck, Oscar Isaac?
Oscar Isaac?
I know who it is. It's just we fought over this last time.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck's that twat?
Yeah. And Victoria, bite your tongue, Kyle, immediately. There you go.
He has 2 first names. That's not my fucking fault. Immediately, and he clearly chose them both.
Hold on a second.
Captain Kirk's Canadian.
He's not gay. He's British. Seth Rogen about Captain Kirk. I mean, also it's Captain Kirk.
Captain Kirk is Canadian.
That's how dare you, sir? How dare you?
That looks like that's like one of those memes where it's like, this is Kurt Cobain singing to Courtney Love, and it's like two different people, or like like Oscar Isaac equals Ricky Bobby. I smell a rhubarb.
Oh God, could you imagine? That'd be great.
I don't know. I don't make the British rules. And Captain Kirk is American? Question mark. No, he's Canadian.
He's Canadian.
Which, ironically, when I guess if you're traveling to space, isn't he just Earth, like Earthling? Like, do you special?
Also a fair point. Sir. Also a fair point.
And have we verified they're from Earth? Like, I don't know. Man. I'm going all in on the conspiracy shit now.
I mean, why not?
How do they refer to these white people in space?
Just the whites.
The whites?
Yeah. The whites in space. I feel like that would work.
The whites in space.
Aggressive. I love it. Absolutely.
Fucking stupid.
It's fucking horrible. I love it. So this is a sticker that says Bat Engine on it.
Ironically, it goes in the cockpit so that the Joker doesn't know where the engine is.
I mean, that seems reasonable.
I only come here to say unreasonable things, and I don't like your candor, sir. Oh, fuck.
Like that. I'm all dried out from all the food that we ate, but also too, I'm probably gonna eat some more.
I'm just gonna put this out there.
Yeah.
Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah.
Sliders. Tacos were subpar to me.
Yeah, they were okay, but you know.
I don't know what. Like, it was just like it needed like salsa on it.
Yeah.
Like, they just seemed like, I don't know. I would have just gotten like 2 cheesesteaks next time.
I mean, but that cheesesteak looked wicked good.
Yeah, you were jealous of that, right? I like.
Is he an earthen commie? I mean, that is a reasonable conclusion, sir. That's totally fair.
But it's like we were saying. I forget. Oh, I don't know if I was talking to you about this. No, we were talking. I think this is on set. We were just like, yeah, it is like an unreasonable time where we are. Like, I could go to Sneaky D's every day, or like, well, not every day, but like, yeah, the Monday, getting all that food way cheaper than I could get anything from a grocery store.
Yeah.
Like, those were $4 meals. Like, where can you, even the $8 was good. Like, for that cheesesteak?
Yeah. Bro, for $4, like, that's a lot of meat, like a lot of food for that deal, right? Lake Erie perch while you're here. Yeah, I'm down. Well, I'm there for like almost a week, right? So it'll be fun. I'm not a huge fish guy, but are you pan-searing the perch? Like, we can make it and do a show about it. We can go fishing. Just really fuck with people. We caught this perch. That's why it's got 3 heads.
But it's insane. Like, you have to buy a license. You're essentially paying for fish you catch. Like,
the whole thing is a big, like, the idea that they instituted licensing for fishing is basically it's usually deep fried. Beautiful. Is specifically so people don't fish extra, which you're like, okay, why are people fishing extra though? Let's start there, right? Like, that's the real issue.
Well, because they don't want you to like sell to your neighbors.
Like, well, and that's the whole thing is, okay, but then realistically, that should be the barter system, and that should be encouraged. The reason that they don't is because they can't tax.
Well, you can't tax that.
Yeah, which you're like, okay, well, then you guys are all scam artists. you're not looking out for the betterment of society. You're looking out for the betterment of your taxation and your profitability, which is immediately you have failed as a society. So go fuck yourself, right? People shouldn't be have to be bullied into providing for hospitals, child care, like education, roads. Like that should be, people should be like, yeah, of course I want to do that. That's a good thing for society. But when you make it so it's a burden, then you're just pieces of shit. So don't even fucking try. Too early to fish. It's against the law right now because of the bacteria levels. I mean, delicious. It adds a little bit spice. It's also isn't. Yeah, it is very close. It'll be 50s all week. That's warm here. Like, yeah, it's like 10 degrees. That's good temperature. Good to see you guys. Have a good night, friends. See you later, Angie. Thanks for stopping in. We appreciate you. All right. Let's go.
What happened to our Twitch friend?
I think it's the middle of the night for him. So
no, there's a shy 2002.
Well, my concern is that they were born in 2002. Cole says bye. All right, let's go here. We have Collapse.
Good night, Angie. I was thinking about going to like emo night tonight in is that the Bovine? But,
oh yeah.
But it's very, very different.
Good night. All right. So now we are on to
it's called Taking Back Monday. So, all right.
Hold on. I may have missed something.
Bum, bum, bum. Captain Kirk.
A little.
Well, he would be later at Lego.
Why do you do this?
No. Of course. So 2 dogs died during the Iditarod, which doesn't even seem like a lot. But PETA's like, we must end the race now. I'm like, yeah, it's been happening for fucking 300 years, and let's end because because a dog died.
That's ridiculous.
Like, they're not even dogs. Like, they're like
wolves.
And yeah.
It's the whole race is dangerous.
Yeah. So, like the humans can die too.
Humans do die. There's no, I think a guy died 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
That may be 2-3 years ago pre-pandemic though.
Yeah, right. I know. The only race that should still be able to go. But it's like not everybody's gonna be safe. Should we stop all stunts in movies because sometimes people die? Like,
yeah, no.
Things people like if it was like I don't I don't agree with like chuck wagons in the rodeo because that kills horses every year and it's unnecessary. Whereas this is like they're doing what the dogs do. 2 just happen to die.
Yeah. But that's the thing is like if you go on if you're a dog sledder and like something happens, yeah, that's you're gonna kill that dog, right? Like that's a horrible thing. It's terrifying. Like that's why like you have to hunt while it's happening and stuff. Like there's a lot of training that goes into the Iditarod, but like yeah, if that's your form of transportation, sometimes things die. Sometimes you die.
But not even like the from what I understand, a lot of the dog or the wolves even like they don't keep them and like have them all year. Like they let them go. They go back into the wild and then they like recatch them and shit like that. Like
there's a thing that goes over there. Savamon Boo Boo. I mean, yeah, we're okay there, Paula Sardine, which is a hilarious name. Welcome. I am building the Lego Batwing. So enjoy. This is a crowbar. And let me see here. This is going to be more stuff. Oh, yeah. Here.
You will mon baby you. Okay.
Un monster. Yeah, we're both monsters. That's fair. I mean, not on principle, more on just genetic disposition as giants, but that's fine. Try and finagle this. It is definitely getting too big. Round here. So
Where's my internet ass?
I'm not sure, sir, but it definitely is. So that just goes in there. That's fine. And then these go here.
Doing the cold plunge, I've learned that water does not filter fart.
Water does not. I mean, yeah, that's accurate.
Like it came up in bubble form and was in full force when it hit the surface. I can tell you.
I mean, you kind of did that to yourself. That's
Oh, definitely.
yeah.
But trying to warm it up. No,
that's horrible.
the cold made the swelling go down, and I released gas.
I mean, that is scientifically how that works. Can't go wrong. That's for sure. That's the wrong way. That's the one I want. You are un monster brother. Are we brother monster? I don't know what that means. I don't know. I'm not that good with French. But c'est la vie. Boom. Brought it back.
I'm saying that a lot lately. C'est la vie.
I mean, that it's a good saying, number one, but also two, like I think that's you know, the original. It is what it is, right?
Well, that's what I was gonna say. That's the French version.
Yeah.
And
Frenchies always need their own way of doing things.
yeah, but like they did well with the kiss, so
and the blowjobs for chocolate, but people don't like talking about that.
What?
You don't know about that?
No.
World War II was Paul Sardine cul-de-sac. I don't think you're actually French, sir.
Behind my I live in a cul-de-sac.
So during the war, essentially, that was the whole idea behind French kissing. Was came up because you could trade like American or foreign soldiers would trade pieces of chocolate for favors, and some of those favors were kisses. Some of those kisses were down under. So,
what the fuck, man? Price has really gone up.
Paul, sacre bleu! Absolutely, sir. There you go. Now you're back. You're back on top. I believe you. 100%. You're definitely French.
It really shows the quality of people between YouTube and Twitch.
I mean, there's a level of anonymity, I think, more
There's
so.
Some distinct shit there.
Yeah, well, listen.
So, here's a story of the first time I was ever on Twitch.
All right.
So, I was early in comedy, so this is like 2018 sometime.
Yeah.
And it was like, so I wanted to get on this comedy show. It was a 24-hour show. And I'm like, okay, and they're like, okay, you're in it. But it was like, can you come at this time? And it was like 8 or 9 o'clock. I'm like, all right, at night. And then they're like, oh, it's not a secret location. I'm like, okay. And then they're like, it's being streamed on Twitch. I'm like, I don't know what Twitch is. So like I go and I do like a set for a camera, but like it's just like the people, and then it was funny. It was weird. And then like Mike Payne and Ali Pierce were before me, and then I'm there, and I did, and this is It was okay. It was like, I think the set was okay, but it was like, I'm now going to Toronto to a secret location that I'm not allowed to tell anybody about. So I'm like, if I wasn't me, I'd assume I was getting murdered.
Yeah.
And being me, I'm like, 50-50, I'll see what happens. And then, but then like I'm there and then we go and I'm like, holding, and then yeah, eventually I go down and do my set. But like I didn't even know what Twitch was. And it was okay. And then there were people watching apparently and some comments. And then when I was leaving, I like rolled my ankle so bad and I was like, fuck. But I'm like, this is a stranger's house. Like it was on the, I'm like, do I go back in? And I'm like, no, I just limped down the street.
Oh God, yeah.
Awkward situations,
I mean, it's distinctly Kyle. It's distinctly a Kyle type situation. That's there.
I don't think that works as well, man.
I don't know, man. Buying a girl chocolate is an easy way to get a girlfriend, so that's not that crazy of inflation. I mean, it's definitely crazy, but dude, identify with that, Kyle. I got offered a commercial spot, and they were so shifty that I was like, y'all are gonna traffic me, huh? It's accurate.
There was another movie I was a part of, and it's just like, oh, the holding is at this woman's house, and I get there, I knock on the door, and it's just like, here's your BG holding, and I was like sitting in a chair over in a hallway. Like it was just like, all right, I just randomly show up to someone's house for like $80, and
I mean, yeah,
but like it was fine because with the postage and shit, it's really hard to traffic me.
I've been kidnapped before. I know the time. Kyle wasn't a porno. I mean, it started that way.
No, you've heard, even they never go well. Anyway. I didn't go in to have sex, and then it broke my relationships too. I don't know.
Oh, Kyle! Every time. Tell you.
I wish. That's a career I can handle. Fuck, man.
I mean,
oh, you mean porn? You mean a place where women are treated special and get more than all the men, and the guys are just treated like fucking stuntmen? Yeah, that's just the world now.
Yeah,
the world also, is not porno.
Also, the world is Kyle's porno
without the sex. It's just lame and mistreatment.
Kyle, do you have the meat for porno? Oh, that. We're going that right there from our own friends. It's perfect. That's good.
I'm 6'6". Even if I'm like proportionate, I'm good.
I mean, I think it's more so at this point in the game that it's an active issue for whatchamacallit. Hey, it's just the hard part about constantly having to get it up again. Like that's a lot.
Well, maintaining in a room full of like a lot of people.
I know, like that's also too. I'm like, yeah, that's a horrible experience. But
because ever since like middle school, you've been fighting that. So
I mean, that.
That's not an answer. Yes.
You say that's not an answer. No one can be a real asshole on this. It's family and friends. They're the top ones. I'll tell you that.
Let's just say nobody's complained due to lack. All right.
There you go. Now that we're all talking about our wieners, let's okay. Let's move this over to my OnlyFans and.
It's where
definitely.
That's where you build Lego vaginas.
I mean, it's coming.
You think stepping on them hurt? Fuck.
I could get hard in an open room. I've done it before. I'll do it again. Okay, Batwing. I mean,
I'm with Victoria on this.
Yeah. Stop talking about wieners, you bunch of perverts.
Yeah.
I'm
like, I was called it. I was asked.
Oh yeah. Sorry, Victoria. There you go.
I've been sexually harassed by Cole.
I mean, I feel like that's an ongoing thing for a lot of people, but
oh yeah, well, that's why the government's involved.
Could you imagine? I always wonder about that. Like when people tell me they're like, "Oh yeah, that guy is sketchy," and I'm like, "Why did you invite him?" Like, well, you can't kind of have to. No, you don't. If somebody is sketchy and dodgy around male or men or women, yeah, don't invite them to shit. That's what you do.
Yeah.
But it's not fair to not invite them just because you think they might be sketchy. You gotta,
invite them and verify.
Invite them, verify, see if they'll cost anyone, and then you can ban them. That's totally fair.
You're only here to verify this.
Yeah, we're only to know how shitty you were. Now that we know, get fucked. Yeah, totally fair. It sounds exactly like how that works. I told my joke about solving sexism to a woman on Generation Dan, and she was basically enraged by it, and I was laughing my dick off because of it. But
how do you solve?
Oh, so I'm like, I can't stop men from being creeps because men are stupid. But what I can do is level the playing field. And how I do that is two specific ways. And number one is women are allowed to fart without discretion. And men are not allowed to respond to it, period. Just, that's it. Doesn't matter what it is, how loud it is, can't say shit. The other is giving women pockets. Just those two things, I'm like, you solve a lot of issues.
And she was enraged by this?
Well, she just kind of stopped talking. And I was like, all right.
Because that makes me want to watch the episode.
That's the way I said it, but Oh, there we go. But that's one of those things where you're just like, listen, you can't solve everything, but you can solve some things. And some of those things, they work. What's that? I don't know. I've been sexually assaulted more by varsity athletes and line cooks more than any regular woman would ever mention. That's also, the restaurant industry. That's.
I don't know if that's a restaurant thing or a coal thing.
That's a fair point. Fair point. But then also, Kyle, you kind of get harassed constantly while you're on the internet with me. So,
yeah, what the fuck?
I don't know. Because I've had people try and say stuff to me, and I'm just like, no, just don't do that. Like, okay, that's it. It stops. But people are aggressive. They really want to see you, sir.
See, that's why I just need to, I really need to get my shit online, because it's like, if people are...
They want to see me in that form.
They want to see me, man. We've seen it. You've seen it. You saw it at Hexwood. It's just...
People dig what you're selling, Kyle.
Apparently, but it's like... I don't know why, man.
Could be both. I mean, that's it. It's a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. I don't know.
It sounds like... Oh,
the only problem with that I have with all this is it's like, women are attracted to Kyle, but then men will come and hang out with me constantly, and I'm like, all right, men are attracted to me for nothing weird, just for camaraderie. That's all.
But yeah, at Hexwood, Kyle's a silver fox.
Kyle's a silver fox. Who doesn't like a busted can of biscuits?
I fucking love you, Cole. 100%. You can ask Dino. I'll be like, I fucking love Cole. I'll say it. I'll say it different times.
Oh yeah. Even right out of the gate when you guys got friended on Facebook too, and he was like, I'd unfriend and block him if he wasn't so damn funny. I'm like, I know he posts a lot, but it's good, top tier stuff.
Yeah, he posts obnoxiously amount, but then most of it is 90%, maybe all of it, 10%. I just don't read at times, but it's usually pretty. So,
it is. I mean, it. Otherwise, I'm like, yeah, I would have blocked him too. There's no question.
Not even blocked, just unfollowed. But no, I still follow you, bro.
Yeah. Now you guys are gay. Fine. Listen,
that's okay.
You guys didn't invite me to your gay party. That's fine.
With them this week, so.
You wouldn't know each other if it wasn't for Dino, but fuck that guy. That's fine.
We're okay with you too.
Just okay. Let's not get any. Don't get any assumptions or feelings of grandeur, sir.
The
You're
love
just
is implied. I
you're
guess.
only just accepted here. Don't think that you're welcome. Okay, you're just
No,
put up with. That's
it's
good.
just your show, man. All right. Did you see Johnny Carson sitting there saying, "Does anybody love me?" No, he knew. Get some confidence, right?
I will see you both in hell.
Johnny never asked Ed for reassurance. All right.
I hate both of you so much some days.
I love how dated those references are, and I've literally never seen the Johnny Carson show. Like I've seen clips.
No.
Like it's so much. It's before my time. Like it's.
But it was at a time where that was it, right?
Yeah.
Like I do remember that at a certain point in time at night, like there was just nothing. Like that was even at the early 80s, that was still a thing.
Oh, I remember when I was a kid, the bars coming up and the anthem, right? Go on.
Yeah. You check it, just there was just nothing, right? There was a story. Who was telling it? They were like, oh, we had it was our opening episode and it was a shit show, and like everyone was mad because we only had 20 million viewers. And people were like, 20 million viewers? Yeah, but there was only like 15 channels. So it's like it was viewed as not good. Whereas now you're like, oh, you can't get 20 million people to watch anything.
No.
Right. So
like that's why I miss the CW or whatever. Like the last like 10 seasons of Supernatural would have been canceled for any other show, any other network. But them pulling in like 4 or 5 million viewers at once is like great for them. Whereas like primetime NBC and shit, that's a fucking failure, right?
Yeah. That's why you're like, there's so much content that borderlines on obnoxiousness, right?
Yeah.
My goal is to become everyone's whole For You page. I mean, there's been times, bro, where I'm just like, Cole. God damn it! Seriously? Yeah. It's I mean, at least you know. It's not like, oh, this is a mystery. Okay, let's see here. 2. All right. Getting close. I still have a full bag. I don't know what to do, but
I'll finish it.
Yeah, I know.
You already said part 4 finale. You can't fucking dip now.
Thanks a lot for holding me accountable there, Kyle. I really appreciate that.
Somebody should.
I mean, that's also
over here in my world of inaccountability.
That's horrible. Let me just double check something. Here and there.
So you get shit sent to you that was your post?
Every day I get 4+ things sent to me that I post. Oh, bro. Yeah, I feel you. That is one of those things that. Oh, remember there was a while ago where somebody shared one of Cole's posts and they cut out his name, and he's like, "What the hell?"
Yeah.
Which I was like, "That's rude."
Yeah,
if you're gonna share my stuff, that you by all means, but credit where credit's due. Don't be a prick.
Yeah. See, the only reason I do stuff like that is because I'll share them to you, and then I'll be like, "You can't see this," so then I'll save the post and send it to you.
That's fine,
but
you're not sharing it on your page.
Oh no. Well, sometimes, but it's like,
yeah. But that's the thing is, like, if you share it on your page, you're not going to cut out their name. You're going to be like, "Oh, I shared it from there." Why? Because fair. That's a totally reasonable thing.
But another funny, go on.
No, but if you're gonna purposefully try and cut someone's name out, and like, oh, you're a piece of shit. Don't like, at least admit what you're doing. Don't be a bitch.
Yeah. See, the funny thing is, there's so many times that, like now, like I'll go on Facebook and I'll see something. I'll be like, "This is good," and I want to share it to you, but then I have to see the source. And most of the time, it's like Cole, and you've already seen it. So I'm just like, "Oh wait, no."
There is that. Yeah, that definitely. Yeah. Also, I think it would be hilarious if we start sharing Cole stuff back to Cole just to piss him off.
No, but now I want to share his shit, but cut his name off of it.
share my shit. Just make sure my name's on it. I mean, that's the ridiculousness of like people who are just stealing stuff. Where you're like, yeah, don't be a dickhead. You know.
Yeah.
I don't think that's too much to ask. But
Well, that's too much to ask society. Period. So.
oh well, society can go fuck itself. It's bro. It's absolutely heinous.
You put the anus and heinous. All right.
I mean, that's fair. Here. Hold on, where am I?
See, so they have a new thing. So emo night, now before emo night, I saw it, even the posting there, but I saw it before we went.
Yeah.
But it starts at like 6:30. I'm like, holy shit. So they have a live band karaoke for like, it's like emo karaoke, but it's a live band. So you can go sing with a live band. And this is before emo night even happened. And I'm just like, but like, so it's, you come in and it's like, but it's like open mic, right? Like, it's like you have to sign up at 6 and shit. So 6:30, and then it starts at like 7:30. So I'm like, you have to go in an hour early. And then it like,
yeah, come on.
I've been there as a fucking comic, and I don't like that either.
I mean, aggressively so.
Music.
Yeah. So, question: what's the difference between emo and goth? Ah, there you go. That's on you.
Style. There is distinct difference. Emo is more like punk rock, pop, and goth has a sound of its own. It's more. Where's the Finnish dude? It's metal and stuff.
Why? Because is like I'll be honest with you, Victoria has asked me this question multiple times. I'm like, I have no idea. I'll be just straight up because that's not my scene. I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah. I'm dying at the image of Kyle wearing guy eyeliner. Singing, "Where are you?" And I'm so sorry. I mean, top tier. Goth is metal, emo is punk. Same idea, different vibe. Yeah, those are all words.
No, but like that's the most simple explanation without going into like a bunch of shit she won't give a shit about. Yeah, more or less. Bunch of sad people. And the funny thing is, I never wear eyeliner. I've only worn eyeliner once. And once out of movies. But like and it was me going for Halloween. I was Prince.
I mean, that's
6'6" Prince.
I mean, that's just good look. Good. That's a good idea.
Yeah, he was alive at the time, so.
I mean, that I pray that there are pictures of this. Just
not
so
that I have. No, I don't know. This was like 20 years ago.
My music days, I was a guy eyeliner bro. I mean, that's not surprising.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. I accept you as you are, Cole. And how you choose to be.
To be very clear, I don't, but that's fine. I don't accept anyone. Period.
Yeah.
That's just how I do. Like a bastard. I mean, but that's the thing is like it's different, right? Like I don't know. I'm like I like all sorts of music and stuff, but I'm not that hung up on it anymore, I guess, would be the accurate way to say it. There. All right. So we have one, and where's the other one? Come on. I know you're here somewhere, you bastard. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're almost there. I wanted blue-haired tattoo girl. You still want blue-haired tattoo girls. Worked on how the times have changed. Yeah. Now you're not even willing to put on the eyeliner, but you still want the blue-haired tattoo girl. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair.
I'm not against that either if it hasn't been proven. Ugh. I'm not against bad ideas.
So you want a girl from Star Wars? There you go, Victoria. Thank you. I mean, if possible, I could definitely see Cole with a Twi'lek. Just throwing that out there. You know, it's fine. It's totally reasonable.
I like girls with, oddly like rainbow color, like different dyed hair because it's easier to see than the red flags. And they don't want to carry them anymore. It's a whole thing. So it's nice.
Yeah. I mean,
I said that to Janelle, remember the makeup chick who had me most of the time, and she had like rainbow hair.
Yeah.
I was I was like, oh, I love your rainbow hair. It really like, it's like, where the red flag's too heavy, and she's like, I don't get it. But the girl sitting next to her was dyed.
Yeah. Because if you get that, you're like, oh, that's so good. Yeah. Because it's top tier joke.
Yeah, definitely.
I remember that. That was funny. It was very funny. The fact that she didn't get it made it even funnier.
She's like married to a dude, so it was like good anyways. But
I love the aesthetic, but those women are off their rockers. I mean, it's basically just women in general, but yeah. I feel you, buddy. I feel you. Yeah. One of those things where you're just going, yeah, but they're all like that.
I like how it's like, no, it's a more obvious crazy, but
there's a lot more charisma in that crazy.
See, I want charismatic crazy. I don't think all women are crazy. I just don't understand any of them.
You'll learn. That's okay.
No, I won't. Because I literally give them everything they want, and then they don't want it. But I wasn't even giving. I was just giving the attitude necessary.
Mm-hmm. What sort of music do you play, Cole? Cole actually, it was last year, just got his guitar back. So, and then he immediately flooded all of us like, I wrote this tune. I'm right. And we were trying to do stuff. And then he stopped. He's like, I don't give a shit anymore. Okay.
I hate you all.
Yeah. Which, I mean, that's fine. I feel like most women have reasons if you can explain yourself properly. I mean, he was a punk rocker emo.
Nice.
I mean, those are words.
See, this is why but okay, Cole, what the fuck? All right. Cole. Cole, who is 10 years younger than me, yes?
Yes.
But I grew up with emo, and then I go to emo night, and it's all fucking people 10 years younger than me. And I'm just like, I'm an elder emo, and what the fuck happened? I'm just like, how did you guys all abscond with my shit? And then I went to a goth thing, and they were all like 10 years older. Where are my people? They're all fucking married with kids now or some shit because I failed.
They have betrayed you, sir.
Yeah. I failed to achieve.
Which is not even remotely accurate, sir.
Hey, you write your biography how you want it written.
Oh, God.
Dude, I went to Warped Tour too. I was what's amazing is so I had my high school girlfriend and we were at Warped Tour and she had a friend there too. So she was with her friend and I was like crowd surfing and shit. So I would go back to see her at one point. So I ran up, came up from behind her and just like gave her a kiss, but tongue. Mm-hmm. And then I ran back in and then people like, do you? She's like,
so all of that. So people came up to you and said, what?
Okay. No. Okay. So I was crowd surfing. So my girlfriend was elsewhere, right?
Yes.
So I went back, I checked in on her, but I ran up, I came from behind her and I just like kissed her, but like with tongue.
Right.
And then I ran back into like the pit. And then people asked her, they're like, "Do you even know that guy?" And she was like, "No." Like, that's amazing. Well, it made me look better too. So,
I mean, yeah, why not?
but yeah, and then later I'm driving home. So, but like, no, she was great.
At the same time, just the idea of you in a mosh pit or crowd surfing makes me laugh a lot.
Well, I was lighter then, dude. I was sub 2. I was like 250, 260. I was so light.
You mean 160, 170?
Yeah, 160, 170. Like,
yeah.
I was yeah, man. I was like 100 pounds lighter, man. I was gangly.
You are like basically an octopus.
Yeah.
Warp Tour was my generation and it basically stole emo. That's fair. Thank you, Victoria.
They yeah, it's funny. My friend called me like my jujitsu name. It's like I think it was the angry giraffe at one point, and then something about an octopus came up too. But yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because I'll take your back from the front, and people are like, "How do you do that?" And yeah, I think that's a me move and not really a generational, universal move.
Kyle, we'll have to hit some shows together when we can link up. It's been like 10 years since I went to my last. Bro, get that passport. You can come up here. Kyle will take you to emo night.
No, dude, I wanted to go to that fucking like emo revival show in Vegas. Like, it's a lot harder for me to get there than you, but like it had like all the bands. There's a band I love, Something Corporate. I have been to their music video shoot. Like, I was literally on set. This was well before I ever did anything.
Mm-hmm.
I was on set for that. What else did I do with it? Like, and then Warp Tour, I was in line and I hear them playing. Like, that's how Warp Tour is. So I missed them because I heard them from line. And then I went to their show and they started them playing while we were in line because that's fucking Toronto. And then by the time I get in, I catch like 2 songs. And it's like, I missed this band that I love. Like, and then they're broken up and they did do the reunion thing, but they're not like together. Well, yeah, they were asking. Yeah, it was a few $100, but it was huge. Like, it wasn't just Warp Tour. It was like, yeah. See, Warp Tour is dead too, and stupid.
My Chemical. I wanted to hit that too, but they were not asking punk rock prices. My Chemical Romance.
That's a band. I don't know why you said it. I saw My Chemical Romance opening in a bar, 3rd act of a 6-act gig. Like, that's how small. And then 2 years later, they're selling out stadiums. But like, the dude was like sweating on me. Like, that's how close he was. It was.
Wow.
I saw them like 6 months later at another club. Like, just like they were opening too for like another band that wouldn't even open for them now.
Wow. That's wild.
It is, and I've never seen them in their like big shows.
I liked them. I enjoyed their music, but also Jared Leto My Chemical Romance is different.
Yeah, he's not. Jared Leto is 30 Seconds to Mars, and he's a pompous dick. And I saw them because they were opening up for another band, and I didn't even know it was Jared Leto until like much later.
You know, he's got a cult and shit too, right? It's wild.
Yeah, he was in it while COVID started, and they didn't know what happened.
Yeah, well, just saying. There's some things happening there.
I'm only now recovering from my divorce 3 years after that. What stuff every 90 days?
I'm only now recovering from my divorce 2 years. I can finally do stuff once every 90 days. I don't know. Do you guys know a band named Muse?
Yes, a lot of people have heard of Muse. I went to their concert and never saw them, but yeah.
How do you go to their concert and not see them?
Because it was like Curiosa Festival. And there's 2 stages, and I just sat at the one stage the whole time because I was lazy, and apparently the other stage had a lot of good things I should have seen. But you didn't it wasn't assigned seats. So if I left, I could have come back for worse seats, and I really just was like, I'll watch The Cure and whatever. Whatever. I probably missed out, but I don't even care a little as much.
Let's see here. Got one of these, one of these. Almost there. Muse is British. Cole. They're not new from the New Orleans.
Nolans.
Also known as East Texas.
Okay. Upper East Texas.
Upper East Texas. There you go, yeah.
Why is my internet shite?
I don't know, but it is. That's for sure.
Fuck you.
That doesn't change anything. I don't control the internet.
You do. Quit lying.
Completely under my control. That's correct. They hang out in New Orleans though, because the dude was married to Kate Hudson.
Oh, is that why they broke up?
I mean, that would explain it.
She broke up all the other. She's a Yoko of everything. See, okay, you're on the last bag, and now it's looking cool. This is the first time it's not just a black piece. These are all cool pieces. What the fuck?
I know. Well, yeah. What can I say?
See, the guns and the wing. No, that looks bad. Now it looks badass. Before I'm just you made a 3D emblem, which was practically 2D.
There, didn't know that. Check out their version of House of the Rising Sun. It's beautiful. She's married currently to the director of one season of True Detective. Which season? Because that may not be a vote of confidence.
Yeah, probably when the show, just like the bands, probably when the show took a downward turn.
That's so mean, but also hilarious.
Well, she's killed bands.
I mean,
the Black Crows, she was married to that, and then he left the band, and he's probably back, but I don't know. And then I'm sure there was another band she yokoed along the
way. I'll check it out, Cole. My fave song is Supermassive Black Hole.
Wow, that sounds like that chick who was who told you 9 inches was a lot. Anyways, she has a song written about her.
I mean, all right. This is so the bag number 12 is all these extra pieces. Is the actual ship, but number 13 is actually going to be the setup. The little stand with the name blade and everything. So, yeah.
So what, you're giving up is what you're saying?
No. I'm going to finish this up. I just got to season 1 was actually really good. Hold on 1 second. Can we do 9:30 possibly? I had plans at 9 to get coffee with somebody, and I just asked them if we could change it because I'm a prick, and that's my life.
Tonight?
Yeah. He wants to see me before I go. So that's pretty dang good. Plus, No Time to Die, James. Oh yeah, that's fair.
Star Trek Starfleet Academy sets filming window and episode count 10 episodes.
Ooh.
And it's probably going to be filmed in Toronto.
Sweet. I am darkness.
That's exciting.
Very.
I would love to get on Star Trek.
Well,
I would love to get on Star Trek for the first time.
Hey, hopefully I can get on there too.
Yeah.
I'm starting to do stuff. Not really, but.
Well, you haven't even started the starting part.
No, I submitted something.
No, but you need to tag to the people I sent all the things.
I didn't hear No Time to Die. I'll check it out. No Time to Die is the James Bond.
Yeah.
Come on, Cole. Get with the game.
No, I am. Blah, 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 blah. I tend to start sentences without an end.
And it did not go well.
Or a middle, or even a beginning.
Basically just sound.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here.
No, you have to get some background fucking representation. And I sent you like 4 of them.
Yeah. I'm working on it, Kyle.
No, you're not.
You don't know.
I do.
Well, maybe.
Because you would have asked questions. And you should get on that like when you come back.
Yeah.
You should get on it like before you come back. Because you're going to have to do like an interview. And I'll be like, yeah.
Okay, there. Now. There.
I was happy to wear my coat for the first time, my jacket.
It did look good. That's for sure. A good looking jacket.
Oh, thank you, sir.
I mean, like, you still look rough, but that's fine. That's in process.
Well, can't polish a turd, my friend.
I mean, you can, but, you know, mostly just wiping it around.
Yeah, it just gets shiny.
All right.
I was thinking about it lately, and I'm like, you know what you should be, you know what I need to be? Better looking. Thank you, Victoria. It's nice to have one supportive person in that family.
You know what, sir? You're absolutely right. I should be more supportive.
No, it's bullshit. You've listened to so much of my bullshit for so long.
An alarming amount, really, but that's okay.
It's alarming because it's all came from one person. No one person should have this much catastrophe in like a weekend.
You know, hilariously, you're not the first. So that's you know.
So I'm not even unique.
Right, come on, you.
Oh, it's the last piece.
All right, that's it.
Now it looks cool. Like the whole time, I'm just like, this is lame.
This is. Thanks, Kyle. Really appreciate that.
But you're gonna make it.
All right, here. Let me do this, and you guys can see. So that is
lower.
Fire back. There you go.
Oh, it's funny. I can kind of see your computer screen now.
There you go. Looks pretty good.
It looks cool.
It's definitely a cool setup. And
Cole, I don't understand how did y'all meet? Who? Me and Dino? Me and Victoria?
He's barely met Victoria. Let's just start there. So.
We have met like 3 times. This is the first time we really actually talked, but
also correct. All right. I like you guys are friends.
We met at your comedy brawl, and then I think we saw each other twice there. Oh, and then my comedy brawl, which was just pathetic. For me, anyways. I was clearly the worst one on the table. Clearly the worst one on the card.
So, but also too, that was wipe my damn lens. Which lens? You got to pick one, sir. There's have lights going on.
I'm assuming the camera, the base camera.
This one? Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. Just to be very clear. All right, here's the last little bit. I have messed up because I don't know where those were supposed to go. You and Dino, for fuck's sake. So we actually, Kyle had me on one of his shows pre-pandemic. And that was the first time we had ever met. And then we also, the weird part was, so that was when I was still 500 pounds. So Kyle looked at me with complete disdain, which is totally reasonable. That's not an abnormal thing.
That has not changed.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, that is the status quo for Dino. From there, but at the end of the night, so the interesting part was that I was up against someone who has a great reputation and is very funny, and I decimated them. So, because it was kind of like one comic versus one comic, like two separate teams, and I did much better than they did. Now, that being said, afterward, Kyle was like, "Well, you're fat and gross, but I'll still shake your hand because you did a great job." And then we shook hands, and then it was like we both looked down at our hands and we're like, "Oh, that's weird," because we both have ridiculously large hands. So from there, we followed each other on Facebook and all those kind of things. Fast. That was like 2018, 2019, maybe.
A short 4 years later.
Yeah, a short 4 years later, Kyle was like, "Hey, you're not a fat piece of shit anymore, and you're doing that wrong. How about I come over and show you how to do that right?" And then he helped me with my my chin-up progress and all that stuff. And it was, and since then, I was like, "Hey, Kyle, it seems like both of us have chosen not to be murderers." He's like, "So far, this is true." And I'm like, interesting. But we're both giants, so maybe we can do this more often.
Somewhere in the middle, you told me what a TFSA was, so that was like a thing.
Wow, that's a wow. I do remember that, but I did not remember that. Like now that you said it, I'm like, oh yeah.
When's your birthday, Cole? And yes, I roast you like daily. I don't know why your birthday should be. I would say no. So.
Also fair. I mean, that is reasonable. Are we gonna roast you en masse? Am I gonna be there for your birthday? Because then that's gonna be.
I like it. You've done the last bag for like 4 bags. It's so funny.
I mean,
short 4 years to be fair. We got robbed 3 of those 4 years. Okay.
Hold on.
Oh yeah. We got robbed of 3 of those. Yeah.
It was a short 4 years. Yeah. Well, yeah. Aggressively so.
Is it 13 right now?
What 13?
Is what? It's like the temperature, but no, it's like.
Oh.
6. Feels like 3.
I mean, that's for sure.
April 21st.
April 21st. Oh yeah, it's still a ways away.
Yeah, but that will have to be online. Like I can't get there.
Always conditions with Kyle. Don't
make an event of it.
Absolutely, bro. I think I experienced that a couple times where people just had like, for my birthday, I'm gonna go live and you can just come on and roast me, and I'm like, that's a great idea. There we go. Almost got it. All right. Hold on. There could be a top hat somewhere here. Do you see a top hat? Oh, it's in here.
Do you see the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man.
Yes, the Muffin Man. Who lives on Drury Lane. I like this Joker. This is pretty cool. So it's
like, yeah, that's fucking classic. Yeah. Jack Nicholson.
He doesn't have I don't see. Oh, he's just got a hook. Oh, there it is. Online would better anyway. We'll have a bigger view. Absolutely, right? But we can do all sorts of stuff. I can build you. We can showcase the Lego I build while I'm there. No, we can do all sorts of cool stuff. I think it'll be fun. Not that you asked me to roast you, so that's fine. But I'm gonna include myself anyway, because that's the kind of person I am.
Yeah. See, Cole. Fuck. We talked about this. If you want to leave him out, you can't invite me in front of him.
You guys are such assholes sometimes. I swear to God.
Well, most of the time.
I mean, tradition is tradition, so that's fine. All right, let's get things rolling. There for these. I would definitely do that. I think I've roasted people on their birthday, and it's always gone horribly wrong. And I love that because then they're like, "Oh, everybody!" I smacked a guy for Matt Duffy's birthday. We roasted him, and I smacked him in the face. Took him off his chair. That was fun.
Did he die?
No.
Mitts?
No. I smacked another guy. I have video of both of them. That's actually on my YouTube. If you haven't seen it, go through. You can see some of my comedy. I did a roast at it's the Friend Zone or Matt Duffy's roast. No, I think it was me headlining the Friend Zone, and it was that one was I smacked a guy on stage, which was hilarious. And here.
Holy shit!
What?
Well, I can't really tell you.
All right.
Not live.
Fair enough. Cole's like, I said y'all. Okay. All right there, sir.
Where did he say y'all?
I don't know.
I don't befriend comics often.
Would y'all do a roast? Well, yeah. Then.
Oh, sure. He did say y'all.
Fine. Well, English is my second language, so suck it.
Dude, I'll write you. I'll write fucking all the jokes.
I mean, there's a lot of material, so it's really we got to just sift through for the good stuff. Y'all got to write actual jokes. Don't just be improvising some gay ass mean shit. I mean, there's gonna be both of those, just to be very clear.
Yeah.
There's gonna be some mean ass gay shit, but also too
gay ass mean shit.
I mean, 100%. That's fine. That's what. Yeah, no, I'll definitely write. Like, I'll have some freeform stuff just because it's only reasonable, just as time filler. But yeah, then I will definitely roast the shit out of you, and you'll regret ever asking me, because I am very. See, I've been to Cole's house, and he was like, "You're not mean," and I'm like, "Yeah, I am. I just hide it very well. That's just what I do."
See, everybody tells. Yeah, it's funny. It's like,
is y'all English? No. Like, it's definitely not English.
I've really achieved like not getting on camera anymore. It's good.
Yeah. It's just your knee and a little bit of half of your eyeball.
Yeah, like an ear.
Yeah. Top tier stuff.
Yeah. I really like to be the visual portion of this. We're all watching you play. Like, holy shit! So that's like a base or something. Like, that's a lot of pieces.
Yeah. It's just one giant base. So it stands. It's supposed to hold all three of the characters instead of going inside the Batmobile or the Batwing. So at the same time,
you really should have left this for another episode.
Thanks a lot, Kyle. I really appreciate that. That's really helpful, buddy. Really helpful.
Remember when I bullied you into doing it?
I do. Very fondly, sir. Very fondly. And what a prick. That's all right. That's what you get, Kyle.
Can't believe it's 9 o'clock. Like, it's like I don't even know what's going on. I'm like, what do I do with my life?
My version of mean is much higher bar than most. Yeah, we met your mom. That's fine. We know exactly what you mean, sir.
Is your mom having a roast for her birthday? Because I'm down.
I don't think she is. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, I know, but like,
she will be. She will definitely start stabbing people. That's for sure.
Well, this one will be online too.
I mean, bro. I know she's already planning on stabbing me when I go down there. So that's
yeah.
Thanks for that, Kyle. You're like, You probably deserve a good stabbing. Fair.
No, you deserve no, earned probably. Yeah. I'm like, do I go out tonight? Even though I have no I don't know. When I went there the first time, it was really like they play the music, but it's just like a bar and like there wasn't a lot of people at all.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, that's lame.
Better than me. I get like 12 blocks into building and I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Really?
Her birthday's in 3 weeks. Oh, wait a minute. Cole, hold on. Cole, I think we have to discuss something. If her birthday is in 3 weeks and your birthday is in like 4 or 5 weeks, how does that oh no, that's fine. I just thought for a second that maybe they were
No, that's so far,
no.
dude. You're wrong. I know what you're trying to do, but no.
I was thinking about it. Okay, I thought about it. I was like, oh wait, no, that math doesn't math.
Your math, you did some girl math there. It didn't work.
I mean, everybody else doing girl math these days. Might as well join the club.
Yeah. It's funny because all I do is girl math. It's like, oh, +1, -1.
Let's go with all right. I have to enlist 2. Oh, fuck's sakes. So I put 2 4-dot squares together, and now I need to get them apart. My mom is a dish. It not kind of take a yeah, that's for sure. She had me 2 weeks after her 18th birthday. I mean, there's got to be a story there. Ha! Can't beat me, Lego. Da, 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 da.
So we were talking about, fuck, what was it now? Al Bundy. So Al Bundy has a Friends joke. So think about that. Like Friends and Married with Children crossed over.
Hey, really?
Like not like a crossover episode, but I mean like they were on at the same time. Like, can you even fathom that? Like, do you even think that that's true? Because it is.
Like the first 2 seasons, probably 3 seasons, maybe?
The last 2, something like that, maybe. But he was like, "Oh, he's like, you're something about Friends," and he's like, "Don't have them, don't need them, sure as hell don't want to watch." And then another time he's watching, they're like, "You're watching Friends on mute." He's like, "Yeah, because if you look closely, you can tell Jennifer Aniston's not wearing a bra or something like that." Yeah.
I remember that. Oh my god.
And I still remember, like, think about that. I remember these quotes from this show. Like, I haven't even watched it in years.
Yeah, but it's also one of the greatest shows ever.
Oh my god, Cole.
We attended each other's high school graduations like besties. I mean, I feel like you should be telling a therapist that, but yeah, it's totally reasonable.
Oh.
All right, see here. Yeah, this thing is massive.
It really is.
As a stand, I don't know why they made it this big, but
well, it's a big thing to stand on.
Also true.
Well, like with Koopa, all you do, the first thing you did was a stand. Why is this one after? It seems so like,
yeah,
who gives a fuck afterwards? You know what I mean?
Kyle apparently, because he's like, no, you said finale, you have to do it.
I know, right? I know, it's funny.
That
I'm a stinker.
Kyle.
Married with Children, Cole. Married with Children.
Did you not know? Did you never watch Married with Children? God, that might be before his time. Oh, that statement just gave me cancer.
I don't know, man. Like, fuck.
That's also true. Cole definitely lived a part of it.
I have made fun of myself on the internet and live studio, live audiences, and that it did not work out for dating.
Here. All right. We're closer. Making fun of myself on the internet is therapeutic. Try it. Listen, bro, I'm not sure you've been here for long enough, but that is all that Kyle does to me. So it's totally fine. That's constantly making fun. Oh yeah, Al Bundy. Oh, you don't. You liar.
Not constantly.
Not constantly. Even your grammar sucks and your vocabulary is pathetic. Yeah, it's fantastic. Come on.
Not wrong.
Fuck off. Cocksucker. Well, either way, this thing is going to be substantial, that's for sure. 2 and 3. Al Bundy. Seeing the reruns, he's my idol. He's everyone's idol, bro. There's no, if anything, I want to get a No Ma'am shirt. That's always been on my list.
Like not cool though. Like it's
so not cool, and I love every second of it.
Yeah.
No ma'am.
Like even my high school girlfriend was like pretty fine with most of my like
shenanigans.
And then I'm like, but even she was like, no, that shirt's pretty offensive. You probably shouldn't get one.
I mean, missed opportunity, but hey, that's just.
Well, where's she now? She's probably very happy, and she's like the vice president of something. So yeah, I'm not even the vice president of my apartment. Like it's so yeah.
It's not funny.
Yes, but I constantly make fun of you, Dino.
Yeah, but you constantly make fun of me. Yeah, you make fun of whatever time you're making fun of yourself is time saved from making fun of me.
I am
hey Angie,
way
yeah,
more
we're still
savage
there.
about me.
This is the last part, so I did finish it, and then this is the
Dino was like, I gotta build this base thing now, and it's gonna
not what happened.
It's just like
that is 100% not what happened.
That is 100% what happened.
All lies.
Yeah, Angie. Dino's been on the last bag, 5 bags. And an hour and a half ago.
Yeah, Angie. Dino's been on the last bag, 5 bags in an hour and a half ago.
Why did Cole change users
I don't know. I don't know anything, sir. All right, let's see here. We have these 3. Like, this thing is really substantial. I'm not sure why.
Okay, in film, it's funny. You get like so they call them subs. Like, and it's food, but it's not a sub. They're called substantials. And I think they're called that because we get snacks constantly. But this is not like lunch. It's something substantial. Like it's less than lunch, but more than a snack. So I think so when they say subs have arrived, people come up and they're like, what is this? Because it's not actually like a sandwich. And then the other day, I had somebody's like, oh, we're getting subs. Where are the subs? And it's just like, oh, they're burgers. And it's like, what? Why is it called a sub? And it's just like, the thing that fucked, she only worked on one set before, and the subs were actually subs. And I'm like, that'll throw you off. But yeah, they call them subs. And I was like, yeah, but like, I didn't know but like, yeah, so it's a weird industry term. So when they talk about subs, you can realize that you're not getting a sandwich, probably.
I'm on my other phone because this one's got my laundry money on it. There you go.
Digital laundry? Or...
Where you need an app for your laundry? That is
I want to know about that.
That is enraging to me.
It's like my phone broke and now my clothes are dirty.
Yeah, that gives me a headache. I love it.
Yeah, because it's like, does it need to be that advanced? Fuck.
It really doesn't. Let me see here.
No, it's actually usually pretty good food.
Substantial sounds like some food pantry for poor people shit.
No, it's like an industry term. So, and it's, well, we're background, so yeah, we are poor, but like.
So this. Where the fuck? I gotta build a second. Oh, god damn it.
I'm in the future, bro. No cash. Yeah, that's no good, though. That's why all the drugs are being made legal, because you can't even buy them with cash. Like, the cash won't exist. So that means if you owe child support, the government's just going to take everything from you if they want.
Yeah. You are correct, sir. That is how it's going to go.
No. There was a cat coming to invade it's where she sleeps, but it's also where my keyboard is when she's not sleeping. But she fucked up the keyboard, so I have to now move it every time.
Bro, it drives me crazy when there's no cash. I'm like, I can't live that way.
Yeah, see, it's funny. I carry a lot of cash too now, but it's like, well, that was because I was going to the casino and stuff, but now I'm not.
I prefer it.
I like it to a degree.
Like, if anything, it's if you want to take it, you're gonna have to take it from me, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Like, not that I haven't wasted my money on all sorts of dumb shit. Case in point, Lego. But you know, at the same time, if that's my choice.
I need a star in a movie or something. Oh, my dreams are getting too big, Dino. They're going to be harder to achieve.
You're fine.
I'm going to have to put effort in.
That's the bigger concern. You're like, I want to be successful. You're like, okay, that requires a lot of work. You're like, not that successful. Let's bring it back down. Come on. Be reasonable.
It's not even about the I just want to do the thing. It's just like I want to have the fun.
Oh, I get it. It's one of those, like, look, that's the tricky part about that universe is when you aspire to do great things, it's wonderful, but then you have to then do those things, and that is fucking lot of work. So, kind of one of those things. But I get that cash is king sentiment, and I agree with it wholeheartedly, but I grew up in the debit card area, so I never had. So, but this is the thing is like just recently where there were times when government entities went in and stopped people's accounts from working. Like that kind of shit happening, like will cause issue, I guess. That's basically what I'm saying. There. Let's go with so 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. Well, the world's changing, right? So what can you do?
A man is great not because he hasn't failed. A man is great because failure hasn't stopped him. Confucius.
I mean, that's a good point. Well, that's the problem. Is if you fail and you stop, that's the worst, right? Then you did all that pain and suffering for nothing.
Yeah.
I think that's what a lot of people don't realize. Like, because yeah, it's going the distance. That's why that's a saying. You have to go the distance, because otherwise you just go halfway, and you're halfway away from your stuff until you get to new stuff. That's why you have to finish. I'm not important enough, nor do I have enough money. I mean, in process, bro. In process. Don't worry about that. It's all about your effort. And that's the difference. Is producing every day, doing shows every day, hosting material every day. It's a lot. But
Here you go. Oscar Wilde. Women are made to be loved, not understood.
accurate. Alarmingly accurate, let's be honest. All right. We have what looks like a trebuchet.
Yeah, after talk to us when we're offline. You can ask me about different tall girl.
T6. I gotcha.
Different years.
I may have to bounce like immediately afterward.
Okay.
But I will text you and we'll discuss. I think I might have to stop it early and just finish this up a little bit later and then display it, but because I have to go. But see, when and why are they so unlovable? Who? What? Not understood. Oh, women?
No, but they. Yeah. No, but I want to love them. It's just hard. You can't keep them there. Like they run away.
Also true. That's why love is tricky on the best of times, right? Not even when you have it all, it's still a difficult process. So, all right, 1 second here. There and there. All right. Thanks for filling in the silence there, Kyle. Really appreciate that. It does look like a trebuchet. It totally looks like it. I'm gonna ask you online the next time on with you and Kyle. I mean, that's fair.
What are you gonna ask? There is.
About why they're so unlovable?
Oh, well,
you can ask. We're not going to have an answer. I'll tell you that much. Now I'm in a race against time.
That thing Cole posted in the group is hilarious.
Always hilarious. That bastard.
Yeah, whatever. There can be silence. We were just taking in the art that is Dino playing Lego or putting together Lego. I don't know why I say playing Lego. It always annoyed me when people said that too.
I mean, at least you said it. Then.
Are there more stickers?
This is the last one.
Don't fuck it up.
Thank you for that.
Don't fuck it up.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
That just looks like a list.
Yeah, it's all the details of the actual Batwing.
Oh, that's kind of whatever. I guess it's okay.
And that is the stand that's going to be going on. So I have to I don't know what the fuck all these. Oh, these are a different thing. That's fine. But in the meantime, let's go.
I don't know what the fuck all these. So, Batwing,
There.
1989.
And
Just laughing at Cole. I love the. You should probably change your camera angle, but.
hold on.
Oh, that's kind of sick.
There you go.
That's pretty cool.
All right. Batwing is done.
It's
That
funny.
piece
I
of
like
shit.
love it now.
It is super cool. So
I've
all right,
been
everybody.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut it there, and I'm gonna post some pictures about this thing because it looks fucking cool. All right. See you later, everyone. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow with other stuff. We're gonna be cooking a pot roast with someone else who's gonna teach us how to cook. It's be great. So check out
Bye.
Hammer and Cheese. Bye.